March 9th. Anything to give us a little shot of something warm at this point.
Absolutely.
Coffee would be just about right.
It is the time for hot cocoa for sure, Scott. I was just out in Texas this past week, and it was just as cold there as it is here. It was in the 30s. At first, when I got there last week, it was in the 60s and 70s, and then quickly it dropped into the 30s as that cold front pushed across the entirety of the United States, the eastern United States, that is. So we're all feeling the chill, and here in Pennsylvania, we're not going to feel warmer than the freezing mark for another 4 days. But I wanted to show you some pictures from that conference where I was. I was at the ASTEP conference. ASTEP stands for Ambassadors for STEM Training to Enhance Participation, and it was held at Texas A&M University as part of the STEM Seas program that I often talk about. You might have heard me talk about it before on my commercial that plays on this station, but it's a program that gets undergrads out to sea and to conduct their own oceanographic research on board research vessels. And we visited the Gulf Coast Sediment Core Repository, where sediments from the ocean floor are stored in refrigerated rooms, and we got to see some of the graduate students there doing their research on these sediment cores. And these sediment cores actually can be studied to reconstruct and understand ancient ecosystems. So pretty cool stuff. We even got to go for some fossil hunting there on the Brazos River as well. So pretty cool pictures from where I was in Texas, but even cooler pictures from here in Pennsylvania. This one's a great one from Mike in Mahanoy City. Thanks for sending this in from Schuylkill County. Beautiful sunset with not a cloud in the sky. We had some mostly clear skies the entire day today, and tomorrow will remain mostly clear in the morning, but then we'll start to see those clouds fill in and even some flurries start to work their way into the region as we go through the afternoon hours. Temperatures are cold out there. 9 degrees in Mansfield, 13 in Wysox, 15 in Forkston, 11 in Lopez, 19 in Scranton. If you have anything to do tonight, make sure you bundle up. You have the jacket, you have the gloves. Our news director, Jen, she made sure I wore the earmuffs as well to make sure that hardly any of my skin is exposed so that I'm not susceptible to frostbite, and hopefully you're not as well if you go out tonight. And here are temperatures across the entire United States. You can see temperatures down in the 40s there in Texas. It was even colder over the weekend. That's when they had the bitter chill that we're seeing now. And we're seeing even more of that cold air starting to filter into portions of northern United States, and that'll continue to filter in over the weekend. And another more significant Arctic blast will come through on Saturday. Here's our current satellite and radar again. Just some flurries pushing through New York State there from Erie and Ontario. And as we go through the day over the overnight hours, we'll get some more clouds start to fill in through the morning. We could see some isolated flurries, especially centralized in eastern Pennsylvania. That's where we'll see some of that flurry activity tomorrow, but most of us will just remain mostly cloudy. It's not until Friday that I see a widespread system. It's a weak low pressure push across the region, and that's going to give us some snow showers throughout the day on Friday, mostly after the 12 o'clock hour. Once 12 o'clock rolls around, I think all of us will be seeing scattered snow showers across the region. We could see a widespread 1 to 2 inches as the snow showers continue through around 6 o'clock and then wrap up by around 8. But make sure you do take note of the fact that it will impact your travel on Friday afternoon and evening more than it would on the morning. As far as the GFS goes, maybe anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches, even up to 3 inches in our Poconos and also into the northern tier and into Wayne County as well. That's when we're seeing pretty much the bullseye of the snow, but it's nothing compared to what we've experienced over the past 2 weeks. We saw a lot more snow than this, so I'm sure we can handle it, but just make sure you know that it could be plowable snow and shovelable snow as well on Friday. We'll also see wind gusts on Saturday up to 16, even 20, 30 miles per hour, and that's going to shave off a lot of temperature off of our thermometer. It's going to be waking up to temperatures 13 tomorrow, but look at this on Saturday. We could be feeling like 0 degrees in Scranton, feeling like 0 degrees in Wilkes-Barre, feeling like negative 15 in Forest City, and this is the warmest part of the day. 1 o'clock, feeling like 11, feeling like 0 in Scranton, feeling like negative 11, that is, in Forest City, feeling like 1 in Wilkes-Barre. And just if you're not a cold lover, here's something good to look forward to. Days are getting longer. Today was the first day with a sunset at 5 o'clock or later. Here's your 7-day forecast. Isolated flurries for tomorrow. 28 degrees is a high temperature. And then we're going to be really chilly on Saturday with wind gusts up to 30 miles per hour and feeling like the negative digits and the single digits for a lot of us, Scott.
I think the earmuffs are positively fetching.
Well, thank you very much. I'll keep them on.
We'll see you tonight at 10 and 11.
All right, sounds good.
What started